What's going on, everybody? And I hope you're enjoying your Hump Day Wednesday morning so far. This is NYG Jeffy T85 here, and I'm going to talk about the New York Mets and what happened to them yesterday in their second game against the Milwaukee Brewers. And oh boy, it was ugly. I mean, the New York Mets, the Mets pretty much did absolutely nothing yesterday. Nothing that they did yesterday went right. Everything was as ugly can be. I mean, I'm trying to think of what was actually a positive with the New York Mets yesterday. There was really none. They had nobody that consistently hit the ball. Nobody. I mean, in fact, they had 8 total hits. Milwaukee had 13, but the Mets continue to leave runners on base, including in the top of the 5th inning, where they had 2 runners on base with no outs, and they ended up not getting anybody down they ended up not scoring anybody on the plate. Jeff McNeil and Brandon Nimmo, though, combined for 6 of the 8 hits. That's a good sign. Nimmo is off to a very good start. He's batting .313 so far this season. So, I mean, Nimmo's been getting on base. Well, that's not a shock. Nimmo always is on base. When Nimmo is healthy, he's arguably the best guy on the team when it comes to getting on base consistently. And then Jeff McNeil's a hitting machine. That should shock nobody. Jeff McNeil knows how to get on base. He knows how to get on base and hit the ball. The rest of the lineup, not good. Francisco Lindor and Pete Alonso are off to absolutely miserable starts so far this season. Lindor is batting .111, and he maybe has 3 hits all season. And then Pete Alonso had that 1 home run against the Marlins in the second game of the year. It's been a really rough start for Pete so far this year. Really rough start for Pete Alonso. Both of them. They went 0 for 4 yesterday. Alonso and Lindor. Marte, he had 1 hit. The Mets were 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. You can't have that. It's unacceptable. And then, to make matters worse, Max Scherzer was awful yesterday. Awful. He is starting to show signs right now that he might not be the pitcher that we're thinking. It's just 2 bad starts in a row. A couple of bad starts he had at the end of last year. This year he had a decent start against the Marlins in the first game of the season. And then this game, he got absolutely batted around. 8 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 3 home runs he gave up. 3 home runs. To Tellez, to Anderson, and to Mitchell. That's ugly. That is ugly. Now, I know Milwaukee is a good team. The Brewers are going to be a good team this year. They got a lot of good talent on their roster. But the Mets got no hit. Or the Mets got scored no runs off of Wade Miley. Wade Miley pitched 6 innings of 5-hit ball and struck out 3 and did not surrender a walk. Meanwhile, Max Scherzer, who we're paying all this money to, is giving up 5 earned runs and 3 home runs. And he walked 2 and struck out only 2 batters. I mentioned it before. The Mets are relying on 2 late 30s, early 40-year-old pitchers to try to carry this baseball team. And so far, both of them have pooped the bed, to put it nicely. Verlander has not even pitched a game yet. He's been hurt. And Scherzer now has had a dismal outing and a decent outing. Carrasco got bombed in his first start. Senga pitched well. And Peterson pitched well. McGill was not bad. But this is concerning with Scherzer. This is not what you want from your ace that you signed a big contract with. And you asked him to become your ace. You let Jacob deGrom go because you trusted in Verlander and Scherzer to be your top 2 starters. And so far, it's not good. It's not good right now that the first looks right now, it's not good. The hope is right now is that Scherzer can get it going as we go. He's got a 6.35 ERA right now to begin the season. That could easily get better as we go on, but that's an ugly, ugly start for Scherzer. And the Mets got a start today, an afternoon start at 1:40. They gotta pitch a hell of a lot better. Hell of a lot better they gotta play. And the Mets right now entering today have the lowest slugging percentage in Major League Baseball. .295. Meanwhile, you got your kids right now that's slugging the ball in the minor leagues. It's not good. They're getting no production right now from third base, from DH, and from catcher. The 3 positions that we mentioned were problems so far of this Mets team. And things aren't getting better because Brett Beatty had to leave last night's game with a hand injury. Or a thumb injury that he injured last year. So for the Mets' sake, they better hope that things turn around going into today. But this is not the most ideal spot for the New York Mets. Things have got to change. Things have got to change. They've got to start getting they gotta have this lineup start picking it up, and this pitching staff too, especially Max Scherzer. Got to start picking it up. I don't know what you got to do. I don't know what you got to say, but this lineup has got to start picking it up now. Just frustrating. Honestly, just frustrating as to start the season. And they got outscored 19-0 in the past 2 games against Milwaukee. The Mets have not scored in over 2 games. Is it time to start thinking about calling up the kids? That's a legit question. Is it time to think about starting calling up with the kids? I think so. I believe so. I don't think it's that crazy to start thinking about calling up their kids right now. But we'll see. Ugly day at the office yesterday for the New York Mets. 9-0 loss. And they got blitzed. And now they have David Peterson that's going to be on the mound today. Going for the New York Mets against Milwaukee. And Milwaukee's looking for the sweep. Let's see if the Mets can bounce back. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Give a sub to NYG Jeffy T85. More news, updates, chatter, and game recaps surrounding the New York Mets. And turn on the bell for notifications of the next video or short dropping on the channel surrounding the New York Mets. And you guys let me know in the comment section what you think about the New York Mets and their tough loss that they had yesterday. Well, it wasn't even tough. It was a blowout loss. Let's just be real. And so let me know in the comment section what you think. Mets fans, you concerned? You frustrated? What do you guys think about yesterday's loss? And just leave a like in the comment section. I'm frustrated. I have to be honest. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your Hump Day Wednesday. Take it easy and let's go New York Mets. As always, all you got to do is you got to believe in those boys from Queens.